What's up, guys? Welcome back to a channel. And right now, sorry, just a second ago, my one-time broadcast just randomly shut off. Don't know why. Like, what? Why did it just randomly shut off? Well, here we go.
We'll see Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks taking on Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams.
It is a sound like no other when they raise that 12th man flag here in Seattle, and we just heard it, and that means it's time for football at Lumen Field. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gauton. Charles, you look at this Seahawks team as they get ready here. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
I like.
And they will
What does it?
what
does it say to so small?
Begin at the 25. Rams taking the field, ready
I have
for
some
their
red
first offensive
green
series.
power
And by their new
red.
starter for 2021,
Yeah,
it is now 13th season in the National Football League, Stafford.
It's a pretty bland game he had last time out. Ended up throwing one interception, didn't have a touchdown to offset it. But the team found a way to win. They found a way to lean on other parts of the offense that carried them through.
A little jet sweep to start the drive. It'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. From the gun, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh,
knew it. It was, oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
Picked off by Quadre Diggs.
Wow. The stadium's so small, I feel like. Oh, no way, I knew it. I knew it.
Russell Wilson as he gets set to lead yet again this Seattle Seahawks offense. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I didn't play
numbers on the
Madden
ground for Carson last week. 20 carries, 62 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold trying to get his legs back for this game.
Well, this defense for the Rams, they were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
And they needed to be because the game was a game we don't see very often anymore. Low scoring, slugging it out in the trenches. One play can make the difference type of a game, and each play...
He's sagged back around the 20.
Great how he holded them.
It goes up to how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. In the end, the opening drive, Charles does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
They wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
They ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Stafford and the rest of the Rams offense set to take over once more. They'll look to shake off the interception on the opening drive. He should at least be comforted that it resulted in 3, not 6.
And if I were him, I would be the guy all the way out on the field greeting my defense now, saying thanks a lot. You held them to a field goal after I turned it over. That's a big defensive stand for them. He needs to go out now and make up for what he did on the first drive.
That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out. And they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's the 43 extra yards to the 43.
What?
Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd-and-1 situation. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yards that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2nd down at 4. Stafford going to give this to Akers.
They didn't see that coming.
And he's taken down inside
They did
the
not
30.
see that coming.
Now
No way he
play,
didn't
we
do it.
got a man down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On the ground, it's Akers. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. We also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
Oh my
He's going to be brought down
gosh.
on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. On the counter, this is Akers.
Let's go. Oh my gosh.
Rams touchdown.
Boom.
His 2nd rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Rams have taken the lead.
Alright, that is good.
Extra
Let me just
point
take
by
a sip of
Gay
my
is
Powerade.
up and good.
Powerade.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
That did not sound covered, does that? I want 4. Thing. I always go with her. So we go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Okay, so this field is like smaller because it does it one it comes to a point like a field. The stadium is insane.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field ready for their 2nd drive. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things, and your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
Big impact.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing is Wilson. And this a quick slant to Lockett. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They run it with Carson. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Carson.
No way, I just can't. I don't. Yeah, put back. Yep, that's the thing. Oh my gosh.
So mark off the yardage for roughing the passer.
And I've seen this before. On a screen pass, not only are you rushing the passer, you're rushing him deeper than normal. And I think a little frustration kicks in at the end. You're going to hit him anyway when you shouldn't.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it's Wilson. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
No way! What am I team doing?
Isaiah McKenzie, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. The Seahawks are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead is now 10-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score.
That was a shortcut.
Jackson now to return.
Yeah,
He takes us near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so,
let's go.
The backups prepare for this because you don't have much time to get them ready.
Let's go.
They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to
Keep
check
it
in with
busy.
Jonathan
Okay, keep
Coachman
it
on a look
now.
back at the first half, as well as a look ahead to
Yep.
what's coming up later this weekend. Eluding the pressure right. And the timing of
Flag,
the
where
offense
flag?
as
Come
it
on.
falls to the ground.
There should be a flag. I feel like
But getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Stafford going to give to Akers on the draw. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
Flushed out right.
Run, dude.
They'll dump this off to Akers.
That is a
And
long
he'll go
dude.
down here at the 35-yard line. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Lock up all
I don't know why I'm going for this. I have zero idea why I'm going for
But
this.
how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Flush to his right.
I got.
And he picks up the
Oh my
first before
gosh, he got
taken
chucked
down at the
so
29.
hard. Cut.
Now
Let's
the
go.
offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get
Clean
the
now.
stoppage with a little
So,
over 50 seconds to
look
go
at
in
this
the
play.
first half. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
my gosh, catch
He
the
couldn't
ball.
hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers,
I still have so much time on top, so I don't need
I
to
know the
just
ball's
go
coming
super
out
long.
high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Stafford.
Why can't my team pick up a ball and touch a ball?
As a defensive back, you have some
My
weapons
team
at your
absolutely
disposal that we
can't
don't
even do
often talk
anything.
about, and you can read a
It's
receiver's
absolutely
eyes, you
crazy,
can read
man.
his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Kick it.
More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down,
Let's
it makes
go.
it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, relying on your
Let's
special
go, let's
teams.
go.
You got to get it done
Let's
with
go,
your
let's
offensive
go.
unit.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line. Made them kick a field goal for the offense. 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they first and 10. Wilson. And this will go to Carson out wide. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson is complete to Lockett. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again is Wilson. Incomplete.
I go ball back. There's no way.
Seconds now.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
So we have reached him. And now, due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
I'm just going to step it. Okay, I'm going to pretend it like halftime, so I will be back in like 30 seconds. Because I'm going to have it be like halftime. At halftime, I'll be like probably way over by now. Not in real life, but in this game. Put on my headset. We got 14s. Alright. That's a beautiful pick.
For the second half, it was an even first half.
Oh wow! No, it was.
Isaiah McKenzie now on the return. And out a little across the
no way! I guess I said this for this night. I don't know. I'm just playing out for football right now. Sorry about this noise.
Here to begin the third quarter. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles?
Sorry about that noise.
At halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the giver.
Oh my gosh! That's what I'm talking about here, Daniel. That's what I'm talking about, Daniel. Yeah, I'm thinking about myself too.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
Oh, you got chucked.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's McKenzie. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third.
I think that was a catch. 1. Would that be a catch? Both feet are is on down.
Wilson. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's Jackson. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Let's go.
He goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Let's go, let's go. Yeah, that's exactly.
Now that definitely hurts because the mindset is getting a 3 and out there, and they don't get it done. They give up the scramble and a pickup for a 1st down.
I'm gonna stop picking my own play.
They'll run on 1st down. Akers. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the 2nd half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Going to run the sweep here. This is Cup.
No way.
Now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Carlos Dunlap, the defensive end, the one to bring him down. 3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. From the 50 at Stafford. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you have to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Stafford popping this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 10 more there and another 1st down.
Let's go.
Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind
oh my
the
gosh.
scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion,
I'm out.
someone either has to go with it or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
Oh, I don't really like this play.
They'll run here with
Akers.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now we're going to get a time. Here as it looks like.
Innocent reason that. So you run. I don't know about press. My knee is down. Yep, nope.
There's a Seahawks injured on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They'll look to run with Akers.
Let's go.
And he takes it across.
Here's that South Shore. So they get injured, then they Let's go, man.
Touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Rams have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes it a 17-10 score.
But I didn't Madden. Wait, I meant Madden20. I tried to do it wrong. That was nice.
Returning it, Isaiah McKenzie. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
But it was left something.
Here's the Seattle offense.
I can't believe I did Madden20, not Madden22.
And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising.
Think of that is, like, I just think some stuff too.
Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run again with Carson. Able to fight through 1 tackle. And able to get this one across the 45.
before he's brought down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Sorry, that's so loud. He's cracked out.
Now Wilson on 1st down. And that's incomplete.
No.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
On 2nd and 10. Wilson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. From the gun, it's Wilson. Dumps this one off to Chris Carson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Again, Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
I'm just
7 yards to pick up there.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From the 31, Wilson. Short throw to Disley. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 20-yard line.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson will hand. Another option. Micah Kaiser was in on the tackle.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been doing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Well, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up. Oh, no, he lost the football. But I believe the Seahawk was able to get a handle on this, so this will remain Seattle ball. Fortunate to get that football back. It's trailing here in the second half. Last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down.
Let's go, LA.
Let's go, for 6 yards, but now it's third and goal.
Rams. Hit L.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical third and goal now in a one-score game. Forced out to his left. Gain of 9 that time on the scramble. 1 yard shy of the marker, and it brings up fourth. Here we go. It's Wilson.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! My win now. Hopefully.
On 4th and goal. And this Rams defense comes up with a goal line stand. On first down, they'll start out with Akers.
I need more.
He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
I still need so much room to walk.
They'll go again here with Akers.
Oh my gosh.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now it's Stafford. He'll check this down.
Oh my gosh, let's go! Let's go! I just need to check out my conference camp a little bit. But let's go. I think I maybe just won this.
Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
No. Okay. No, let's not do it. Henry. Usually I don't like Henry's concept. Let's do it.
It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down.
Offense. Here we go. Here we go.
Now Stafford. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that will be incomplete.
Oh.
Well, they weren't scared to let it
My dude, maybe drop it up.
To the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers.
Yep. I'm just going to have to kick it if I want to win this.
Here's Johnny Hacker now, standing just outside his own goal line. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 47 yards.
This guy, I think they're letting me
return. And control of the football, switching hands
that's
here with very little time remaining in this contest. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it is incomplete.
1 second.
Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. One last shot for Wilson.
Let's go.
Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42.
Let's go.
Rams are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
No way.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here, coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.
So for the Rams, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Giants next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Let's go. 17-10. That was a good game, honestly. Comment, do you guys like more closer games or like when I just crush them? Or when they crush me? Oops. Going to upgrade them. Alright guys, well, thanks for watching. Alright guys. Too much. I'm broadcasting now. Next week, Giants. No, Intestines. So I have pretty much next 3 games easy wins. I'm just kidding. Who knows? They can pull out something, or just maybe bad. I don't know. But alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you broadcast maybe later today, maybe tomorrow. I'll try to tomorrow at least. But yeah, thanks for watching, and until next time, say guys, peace.